some this week, so I was kind of averaging in like the 60s and 70s, so I didn't want to jump up from that because that's kind of, you can't cram for a marathon, you know? So if anything, all I could do was do too much and screw it up, so I just didn't want to. So I just thought, you know, stay healthy and fit. So I did, kind of just stuck to the plan and did what I was doing with that one like extra and sort of long run. But
yeah, the moment at the finish, you're at the line and you see Emma and Sarah there, their hands raised. What did you see, hear, feel? What was it like for you?
I was so proud of us, you know, and I like being the like caboose of Team USA and finishing 8th. That's like freaking awesome, you know, like 8th place and I was the slowest member of our team, so I feel like I didn't quite pull my weight, but that was awesome to have them there waiting for me. I think this says so much about the camaraderie of like Team USA. I mean, Sarah and Emma are just incredible runners, but really incredible women and incredible people, so that was a really cool hug. I really, like, at some points in the race I didn't know if I was going to make it to the finish line, and then to like come up and see them waiting for me, like ready to embrace me, it was like a really cool moment. Yeah.
When was that in the race when you were
Kind of the whole thing. Kind of the whole thing. It's funny, like coming through the second, like finishing the second lap, like everyone was so loud. I was like, maybe this is it? Maybe? Like I started getting a little delusional, like maybe they'll just cut us off, like we don't need another loop. And I was afraid to look down at my watch and see, because I knew I was going to see I needed another loop. But yeah, I think that would have been probably where, that would have been a good finish point for me today. But
is that just owing to the truncated training that you have?
Yeah, I think I just didn't have enough of that long grind work, you know, this marathon strength. So I had the speed, so going out, originally I felt really good. That pace wasn't too fast for me, but I just didn't have, you know, the grind at the end.
And that training, is it just a product of the lifestyle that you've chosen more or less? Like that?
Well, I was training this spring for 10Ks. I didn't know about this until recently, so I was kind of training on speed. Usually we alternate between speed and strength, and I try to get my 5K, 10Ks as fast as possible, so then when I build up in marathons, at least it's going to feel more relaxed. So if I could do a 10K under 5-minute pace, then running 5:15s in the marathon hopefully feels a little more relaxed. So I did the first part of that training plan, just not the second part. So that's
so it's obviously a unique situation, but if you, knowing what you know now, could tell yourself 2 weeks ago to do anything different, would you?
I wouldn't have done anything different. I think I showed up healthy, fit, and I had the heart of a lion today. You know, I did all I could. I really, I put myself out there at first, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to hold this. I was smart enough to kind of pull back and try to, latch on into another path. But, yeah, I think you can't really do too much with that. But I'm happy, you know. I want to move up that, 8th is good for now, but I want to keep, moving up that standing.
What did you say your longest run ended up being?
So I did 22 miles 2 Mondays ago. And
so that's after you found out?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh crap, I better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I'm really good at cramming for exams in schools, but I was like, you can't cram for marathons, you know? If I do too much, I'm just gonna have a stupid thing pop up and not be able to compete. Yeah. So at this point it's just sticking to the plan and then getting to the
starting line healthy. So it was 2 Mondays ago. On an ideal build-up, would you have done that 3 Mondays?
2 to 3. Okay. I usually do put the long, hard effort about 2 weeks to go. So that was pretty normal for me.
How did that 22 miler feel relative to other proper build-ups?
It felt pretty good, but it was a broken tempo in it. So usually when I'm feeling really fit, that workout's probably 24 miles with a continuous tempo in it. So I knew it wasn't, it didn't quite feel easy, but it is what it is, and to step up and to get this opportunity, it's just tell me what I got to do. All right, how many weeks do I have to? Okay, yep, I'm there. So.
There was no way you were going to say no, even if the run went bad?
I don't think I could have said no, and I knew I was healthy and I'm fit, and I'm only 6 months removed from setting the American record, so that fitness isn't totally lost, but just didn't have the full strength, but yeah, how could I say no? This has been a dream of mine since 4th grade to wear red, white, and blue. Yeah. So the first time, 37 years, I feel this is just something. This is why I'm doing this, to be able to represent our country.
It kind of fits, right? Because everything about your career has been so like unconventional.
That's how I feel.
And then to make the team in this way.
You know, my whole journey's been unique, so finding out about this 2 weeks is unique too. So I was kind of here for it. Yeah.
So at the start, I was talking with some Team D'Amato folks.
Oh, cool.
There's a lot of speculation about the joke that we're going to see on Strava tonight.
Oh.
Are you going to continue the trend of jokes, or is this time to be serious? And
So
sentimental?
on race day is the only day I don't do jokes. I
Okay.
just label the race.
Okay.
Because then when I go back and want to look at
Right.
it, it's easier to find. But yeah, it's the only day that I don't do. So, and usually I don't stop my watch for the warm up and cool down. So on race days I do. So there's gonna be 3 separate runs. We'll have like a warm up, the race, and then actually I probably won't even have cool down. Did I forget that? But so yeah. Yeah. If anyone sends me a good joke, I can put it there in like the comments or whatever. I'm all up for that.
Is there any added meaning to doing this race in Ring USA with Sarah, another mother? I know.
Oh yeah. It's just like I feel like Sarah and I have had similar journeys. She didn't take the elaborate halftime show that I had, but we're both mothers. We're both in our late 30s, and I think we're both like really proud to be able to represent like the U.S., represent mothers, represent women, and I think we're really proud of that. So yeah, that's really special.
Did it take any bit of to do any sort of mental adjustment, or as soon as you heard the news, were you just in? You have to like get your mind right to wrap your mind around, like, oh, I'm doing a marathon.
Yeah. Whenever I thought about it, I just laughed. Like that was like, it just made me laugh. Like even like in my hotel room the last couple of days. So I got a marathon in a couple of days, and it just is kind of humorous to me. But I really try to downgrade big efforts just to keep the pressure off. So I try to treat it like a workout. And then like last night and this morning, you know, the nerves kind of hit. And like I realized this is not just a workout, but I try to keep it like really chill just to keep the pressure off, and so I can just stick into my like rhythm. But
And how do you do that? Any tips? Like, what does that actually look like, trying to take that pressure off?
you know, I just tell myself it's any other day. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna have the same exact thing for breakfast. I'm gonna give the same exact, well, probably more effort. But kind of treat it like the way I treat workouts. I take workouts really seriously, and then also it's like, what's the worst that happens? Like, I don't finish or I get hurt or something, and it's like I can live with that risk, you know. And like I know my family's not gonna disown me. You know, people that really love me are